those in society who suffer day in, day out, and this government is doing nothing to help them. So today, we've got in Sarah. She's a single mother, and she's here to talk to you today about the struggle she has to go through, the struggle she goes through so people like Gina Reinhardt can keep living with her billions. And so that Abbott can balance the so-called budget while taking her ability to balance her budget away from her. Welcome Sarah, ladies and gentlemen.
I never really thought that I would ever live in poverty. In fact, I think I only came to terms with the fact that I am in just the last few months, as I felt myself slowly drowning in debt, losing weight as I skipped meals to save money, living week to week, hand to mouth, putting only $5 petrol in my car just to see how far I can make it stretch, so I can buy another loaf of bread, some cheap sausages and mince, bread or some eggs to fill us up. Counting right down to my last 5-cent pieces every week and scraping around for a litre of milk. I have always been a sole parent and primary carer for my wonderful daughter. I am lucky that my parents have always been supportive. However, she and I have still dealt with our fair share of family and also mental health issues. Me with depression and anxiety, and her the same, which has resulted in her self-harming, which I say with no shame to my daughter. After having to make the choice that so many women have to face between your career and your family or your sanity, I decided to leave my career of nearly 3 years to look after my daughter through the darkest time in her short life. I remember being confused to hear the woman across the desk at Centrelink tell me I would be applying for New Start as she handed me the appropriate paperwork. No, I said, I'm a single parent. I don't receive any child support. I've left work to care for my daughter. Doesn't matter, I was informed, and I was shuffled through a confusing new system of payment with little to no support over the following weeks. Following doctor's appointments and medical certificates later, I was given some space to get my little family back on track. However, due to financial pressure of previous debts and living in private rental housing, I've been robbing Peter to pay Paul for over a year. I was given a lifeline through a local church-funded homelessness service. They were able to prevent me from becoming homeless 12 months ago. Although their support was amazing, it can only be once off. And I have been on the verge of homelessness and losing my car and considering bankruptcy ever since. I have spent little time unemployed since my daughter was in primary school, and previous to that I'd gone back to study myself. And now feel as though the government is kicking me when I am down. I do not consider myself to be a job lodger. I have paid my taxes through meaningful employment. Why should I feel bad for needing help? Why should I feel bad when corporate welfare of the most appalling nature is seen as an entitlement? When Australian sole parents who are working can still be told that they are not working enough. And they can be asked to look for a second job or to secure more hours at their current workplace. Absolutely. See what the 1% are attempting to do. They are trying to demoralise us, and it won't work. At least not on me. I'm going to finish with a quote that I found on the web. It inspired me to get involved in this movement, and I'm so pleased now seeing you all today here that I actually did. someone didn't do something about that. Then I realised I am someone.